Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kevin here from lp24audio.com, and today I have a quick discussion, more than a tutorial, and the discussion is on, what prompted it. I was listening to the new Deadmau5 song, and I don't always check in with his music, but when I do, sometimes I'm quite surprised, and that's for the better, I believe. I feel the one thing this guy really demonstrates, besides having a big fancy studio that we all adore and wish we had, myself included, love his synth collection and his setup with the ATC speakers, really cool. Anyways, I said I wouldn't talk about that, but no, I'm listening to his new song Saved, and I'm thinking to myself, what makes him really unique? And the answer's strikingly obvious to me, and that is the way that he combines elements and unexpected combinations between genre expectations and that kind of stuff really delivers a strong message. And that is, one, he's experimenting. Even though people know his name, he's always kind of evolving. He also has a signature, of course, that we all kind of go back to in an artist, and we hope that they continue with that for a while. But just think about it. How many people take the time to explore unique genres when you're music producing? Are you just kind of sticking to one style? That's okay, I guess. I'm not going to, comment on staying to one style, particularly, but I'm going to kind of strive that having a collection of styles represented very thoroughly and put together in really creative ways is the strongest point. My hat's off to Deadmau5 for that, and I really respect other artists that do it. Now, of course, that's a personal preference, but I think it's worth mentioning that this is one way to succeed. I mean, if you listen to the chords in the song Saved, for example, he does combine a lot of kind of typical progressions, but he also includes some kind of classical music knowledge. He goes from major, he uses major chords when they should be minor, which is called, modulation or borrowed chords in music theory. So he takes some ideas. Of course, maybe he just thinks it sounds cool, but me being kind of into song analysis, I sit there and I listen to that element of it, and I go, wow, that's what makes a song really stand out. And a lot of his music, if you play certain chords, and most often it's when you progress from a major to minor key, or something like that, you think of Deadmau5 if you've heard some of his music before. Of course, I think of Bach or something, but I also think of modern artists in that respect, because it's an admirable trait, and it's been going on forever, but now we're just kind of bringing that level of interest to electronic music. So again, I congratulate that. In terms of sound design, this guy's on fire. He's got a lot of cool analog saws going on, and he has great arpeggios. But he also incorporates elements that remind you of perhaps some 80s music. He also introduces elements that remind me, at least, of retro 80s, and also the beginning of it sounds like film ideas. If you explore the beginning of the song Saved by Deadmau5, almost reminds me of a BT feel, or movie-esque, kind of more epic build. And again, something I admire is the fact that an artist can take a few different worlds and mix them together into one unique sound. So keep exploring, keep trying new things. One thing we do here at LP is we release packs that promote creativity, not restricting you necessarily to one style. So that's a theme that's going to ring true of us for a while here, and we're on that bandwagon. So hopefully you guys kind of take something from that. If not, that's cool. Stick to the genre you want to. But how do you keep music moving forward? I would just argue you stick to genre, but you keep adding a couple unique elements in there to keep it pushing in the right direction. So that's all I got to say today. Hope you guys enjoyed that.